Aloha. I have a message for everybody, and this message comes from Hawaii. Um, for me, I like to always put everything in perspective and also have the best attitude based on looking at something from all the angles. And I tend to always look outside the box. So let's put it in perspective right now. I believe that everything has consciousness, and consciousness to me is information and it's intelligence. Okay, so everything that happens has a purpose and a meaning. We live in this existence on a dualistic plane because through duality, we certainly learn. If it was just a one-ality reality, then we wouldn't have anything to compare it to. But when you have two, you can know yourself through the other. So if it's hot, then you can know cold because you know hot. If it's cold, you can know hot because you know cold, like yin and yang. Okay, so let's put all this in perspective. The virus. Inside me, something said, who is the virus? Why has the virus come? There would have to be a dualistic aspect to the virus, a positive and a negative. So we tend to focus on the negative. People are dying, but people die every day. Okay, so I got a little facts to look at. The earth we live in at this point is about 7.5 billion people. Okay, that's a lot of people. So let's look at how many people are born in the world every day. Well, 360,000 people are born every day. How many people die every day in the world? 150,000 people die every day. So there's 1/3 of the people that are born die. And so it's made up with 360 are born, 150,000 die. So people are always being born, people always are dying. There's always more people born than who die. The virus so far has killed 81,000 people. So 81,000 people. But remember, 150 are born every day, 150,000. The United States so far, there's been 12,000 people who have died. Okay, 12,000 people died, but remember, in the world, 360,000 people are born. And over in the whole world, the virus has killed 82,000 people. But even though 82,000 people have died, normally 150,000 people die. So just add 82,000 to that. Now we say, well, that's kind of cold because these people are my friends and I know they're my relatives. But the cold fact is, we know we didn't come here to stay forever. The minute you're born, you begin to die. So you're going to die. And there are going to be different times in history where more people die at a time than other times that people die. Okay, so we got these facts together. Now, the next thing is trying to understand the virus. So what's the good, what's the bad of the virus? So we know the bad of the virus is, of course, that some people are losing their businesses because they can't work. People are certainly dying. People are afraid, their anger, their fear, all these kind of emotions are coming up. Social isolation, we can't hug one another, and we could go on and on with, we're bored, we're in the house. But what's the positive part about this if you're not dying? Well, the positive is that you get a chance to be still and be with yourself. And it's not easy because we're so used to being distracted by everything, our jobs, our friends. So now all that's been taken away and we get a moment to go inside and get to know who we are. It can be a little scary, but once you get past the emotions of it, we can get to the core and the essence of who we are. Keep in mind, emotions, don't suppress them. They're like the clouds. They come and they go. And emotions have information. So if you feel sad, feel it, and then go into that sadness to find out what you can learn from experiencing sadness. You might learn compassion for other people who have experienced sadness. There's something for you to learn. Okay. The other thing is, so we get a break and we get to improve your health. And Lord have mercy, they cleaning everything. At least in Hawaii they're cleaning the cart handles, people cleaning doorknobs, people are cleaning their cell phones. And these are things we should be doing anyway. At my school, they're cleaning the chairs and the desk, the pencils. Well, really, these are just habits that we should always be doing anyway. If you have 7 billion people in the world and everybody's touching onto things and we know we have germs, then we need to clean. People now have to look at their diet. We are in a fast food, everything happening right away, throw away. And so we don't always take care of ourselves because we don't put health as the most important thing. So we're easily distracted by so many things that we don't take care of ourselves. So this is an opportunity to take care of ourselves as well. Okay, now everybody's talking about the 5G. Okay, and how horrible the 5G is, which it is, has its horrible aspects if it makes you drop down dead. Okay, but the 5G also gives us the ability to connect with the internet faster than ever. So how can we get this technology of connecting and keep rising with technology, but protecting ourselves at the same time? So the flip side of it is, I was seeing today that you can buy clothes that protect you, or buy material that has copper and some other things in it that protect you from the electromagnetic waves. So maybe we can make new clothing. Maybe we can wear shields. Maybe our body, which are beings that have the ability to adapt and to adjust to anything, will have to adapt and adjust. And our cells will develop the ability to deal with this new electromagnetic energy. I mean, I'm saying just try to think outside the box. So whenever there's a negative, there's also a positive, and the balance must always be on the earth. Like the ancient Egyptians say at the time of death, our heart is weighed on the scales. So we have to always weight everything that comes to us on the scale and see how we can balance it. What's the positive? What's the negative? And to stay balanced, okay? You're not going to always be positive, but the old expression is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? And each person has to know what their take is in life on that. My glass is always half full. I mean, I don't do half empty, I do half full. And so I always see the positive. I acknowledge the negative, but then I look at it as an opportunity to grow and to become more of ourselves. So that's my little version of this take right now. I'm looking at the positive. I'm loving being home. I get to use my own bathroom and I get to wash my hands and stay clean. I look better when I'm not having to get up in the morning and go to work and deal with all that stuff. Shoot, I wouldn't care if we just always stayed home, really. And we did online classes for now on. And you come out when you want to come out and you do what you want to do. It's time to just change the paradigm, to get rid of the old way and come up with a new way. So we're going to get afraid, but we have to trust. And the one thing I want to end with is that all of this right now is divinely orchestrated by the Creator of all creations. And so don't leave the Creator out of the formula. Okay, none of this could happen without the Creator's approval. Whatever form the Creator comes in, we know there's a divine intelligence that has created all of us. And so trust, and everything's going to be all right. I promise. Okay, aloha from Hawaii.